Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome back to another Leagues 5 video. Today we are going to be looking at the rewards that have been released so far. These are all currently being polled and obviously not confirmed, but they are, what Jagex have put forward as the rewards for leagues. Now, I always do this every year when the leagues rewards come out, so we can take a look at them, see if we're going to get them, and give our opinions on whether they look cool, whether they're or whether they're not going to pass a poll. But yeah, we're going to be looking at them. They are, at the moment, I'm a big fan, big fan of them. But yeah, I think let's get started with the first one. So I think first up, we probably should start with the league's outfit. Now, every leagues we get our kind of themed outfit that you can get, and it's got the 3 tiers, which I think is really cool. For someone who's trying to complete the POH and have everything in there, it does get a little bit spenny on the league's points, but it is what it is. This year's one I really like. Now, I think the tier 1 is okay, the second one is okay, but that tier 3 does look pretty sick, especially if these eyes are going to glow. I think it's really cool. I do like the tiered process because you can kind of see, who was using up the rest of their points, and I think it opens up for some nice fashionscape as well, especially with the other items that we're going to be looking at. I think it's a pretty standard kind of reward that we can expect from a league. This and the next one that we'll go through, the banner, they're kind of bog standard, but this one is particularly cool on the tier 3. That being said, that it is one that we get every year. I think I'm going to have to put it in B tier because there are some other really cool ones. I think nick it kind of just a little bit, but yeah, I think B tier is a solid position for the outfits to go into because, like I say, there's something that we expect every year when it comes to league rewards, and it doesn't quite make an A for me. It's definitely not anything below a B. It's kind of on the kind of verge of an A and a B for me personally. All right, so next up is, like I said, the banner, which the banners are really cool. You only have a couple of slots. I think it's 1 slot that you get in the POH for showcasing a banner that you've got from leagues. This one is particularly cool compared to, say the last Trailblazer Reloaded one. In my mind right now, I'm thinking, is it a B? Is it a C? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a banner. Is anyone really going to use it? Probably not, but it is a cool, collectionist item. I do find, though, that you end up with them cluttering up your bank because there's not really that many ways to store them in the house, which is a little bit But, I think with a banner, again, it's something we expect every league. It's not quite as good as the outfit. I think for me, it is a C tier reward, and it's definitely cool. It definitely looks really nice. I like the kind of the face that they're putting on all of these ornament kits, but C, I think, is perfect for where it should be on this list. All right, so next up is the Spirit Tree ornament kit that is for the POH again. A lot of these are for POH, which I really like. I like adding reward things to the house. It gives it a bit more character. It gives it a bit more interest. If other people aren't using them, and for videos and that, it's a bit of a differentiator between people's houses and that. And again, it's very collectionist kind of style stuff. And I am a sucker for adding things to the house. I back when I used to play that game Bully or Canum Edit, I really liked that it would add things to your dorm room as you completed parts of the story, and I kind of find that this is very similar to that, where you're adding new things to the player-owned house. Obviously, we've had some items before that have gone on the player-owned house, like the rejuvenation pool from, I think that was from Trailblazer Reloaded as well. I'm really looking forward to getting this in the house. I think for me, I think I'm going to put it in A, to be perfectly honest. I really like it. I think it's an interesting piece for the house. The Spirit Tree is kind of a bit boring. It's just a tree with a face on it, if you dumb it down. And I think this one adds a little bit of character to it. I'm assuming that flame is going to, sizzle, going to woo around a little bit. So for me, A tier I really, really like it. And in the comments as well, let me know what you guys think. What ones are you looking to pick up? What ones are you liking? What ones are you not liking? Do you agree with what I'm saying as well on the items? But for me, A tier, I think is a perfect slot for this one. Now, this next one is a double bubble one. It's for the portal, which is inside your house, and also the portal nexus as well. Now, this one, again, I love the whole kind of mask demon looking thing that they're going for with this league, which kind of fits in with the whole Rage and Echoes things, because I'm assuming that the bosses that they're going to be using or bringing in for the league are going to look like this kind of mystical face thing and the whole color scheme and everything, which I really am on board with. Again, it's another thing for the house. I think this might be the last thing for the house. I could be wrong. Well, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this one I'm definitely going to be going for. Definitely going to be picking it up. I hope it's just not like silly league points. You know, when you go to buy it, sometimes the league points kind of stack up, and you're really going to have to get gaming during leagues to actually be able to buy all the shit that you want. But for this one, again, I think it's on the same vein as that Spirit Tree. It adds a little bit of character to an otherwise boring item in the house. So I'm going to be sticking this again in A tier. Yeah, really, really like the portal, and really, really, I prefer the Nexus compared to the portal for this kind of skin or ornament kit, I should say. But yeah, A tier. It's a good one. It's really cool. Again, really like this color scheme that they're going with. It is going to clash with all the shit I've got in my house right now, but who cares? All right, not everything needs to match. All right, not everything needs to match. This next one is an animation based one, which is for NPC contact, which I think is really cool. Again, it's using that whole mask, kind of demonic mask that is kind of in theme with the league. It's a spell I don't use that much. I do really like what they're doing with ornament kits and rewards and that for like the house teleport, home teleport, different spells and that, the death animations, all of that sort of stuff. I do think there's a lot of it now. I like that they're adding it to different things. For me, NPC contact, again, like I said, isn't a spell I use really that often. It's really for certain activities, like if you're at Guardians of the Rift, for example. Yeah. So that being said, I'm in two minds if it's a B or a C, because for me personally, am I going to be getting it if I've got spare league points? Is it a cool one? Yeah. I think the it'd be cool to actually see the animation in play. Yeah, but I think for me, it's going to be, a drum roll please, is going to be C tier. On the verge of a B.5, if you will. Yeah, it's one, if I've got spare league points, I'll definitely be picking it up. But yeah, otherwise, it'll be one that, again, later on in the league, like in further leagues or future leagues, if there's spare points and I can afford it, I'll buy it. But I'm not going to be running to the league's tutor and going, please give me my NPC contact animation. But like that being said, really cool animation. I'd like to see a GIF of it, or a GIF if you pronounce it wrong, of what it actually looks like. I think that'd be really cool. I think that might bump me up a little bit if I like the look of it. So moving on to another animation. This one is a death animation. It is kind of looks like you're having a bit of a breakdown. Yeah, I mean, this one's cool, but I'm not going to be getting it, to be perfectly honest. I've got the fire one where you kind of fall down into flames or burn down into flames, which is really, really cool. I don't think anything's going to beat that for me personally. Again, I'd like to see a GIF of it to see how the animation actually looks. Yeah, I think we've got a lot of good death animation ones so far. For me, I'm going to be putting it in. But now, if I put it in C, I don't really want to put it in D. I'll put it in D because I'm not going to be buying it. But some other people might like it because they haven't got the Trailblazer Reloaded one. But for me, it's a D tier. Really like the animation, but for what I've got now, it's not better, in my opinion. So I'm not looking at buying it. No shade on the actual animation itself, because I bet it looks really cool. But personally, I'm not going to be picking it up. Yeah. What do you think about that one? What do you think about the Trailblazer one where you just literally burst into flames and you're a bit like a phoenix because then you're reborn at Lumbridge? All right, our third and final animation is a home teleport one. Now, this one, I actually do like how it looks. The home teleport I use at the moment is just the cow one. It's kind of iconic, getting booted home by a cow. But this one, I actually really do like, and I think I will be picking it up because, you know, it's a cool animation on it, especially where, you know, you kind of get sunk into the ground and then your spirit rises up as you teleport. Yeah, again, I'd like to see a GIF of it to see how it actually moves and what it actually does. But just going by this concept art, big fan. And I think because it's one I'm definitely going to be picking up, it's going to be going in A tier. Whee! Another one for A tier. Maybe on the verge of like a B tier. It's a low A. I'm going to put it like there. It's like a low A, B tier. But it's one I'm going to be picking up and going by how my rationale for all of these things. Thumbs up from Smithy. I like it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, but that is the end of our animation ones. Now on to the actual ornament kits for items in game. All right, the first of the kind of actual gear or items in game. First up is the Ahrim's outfit. I think it's strange that they're just doing Ahrim's, but I guess it ties in maybe the whole mystical, magical shit that's going on with this league. I like it. I like the top and bottoms. The staff, I mean, who actually uses Ahrim's staff unless you're doing PKing? I don't know any other use case for it. Someone can correct me, I guess. The hood, I mean, it looks cool, but who really uses Ahrim's hood? But the top and bottoms I actually do really like. I like that kind of faded colour through and also the ripped sleeves. I think it's pretty cool. And one that I'll be getting for sure because I use Ahrim's all the time because I haven't been spoon-fed on any Ancestral yet. So, yeah, it's one I'll be getting and one I'll be using. So, for me, it's not quite an S tier, but it's like top of A. So I'm going to run out of bloody space now. It's going to go like here, I think. Like here. Towards S, but not S. High-end A. One I'll definitely be picking up. And I do think it's weird they didn't do one for the other brothers. Maybe they do. Maybe they will. But I think it's strange that Ahrim's getting special treatment. But I'd say, how about my boy Darrock? But I don't like Darrock because he killed me. Yeah. That's that. Top of A tier, maybe an S tier. I like it. I'll be getting it. What about my the love for my boy Torag? I want some purple hammers, please. And our final one is the Venator bow, which looks sick. This one I really, really like. I think the bow itself, I like the way it's got the face on it. I wonder if the bouncing projectile is going to come from that face on the bow, if you get what I mean. If it's going to off, you know what I mean? Sound effects as well. I'd like that. Again, I'd like to see an animation of how this will look. But yeah, I think this one is the toppest of tiers in comparison to all the others. Yeah, I really look forward to. Well, first of all, I need to get a Venator bow, but that's what we don't need to worry about that. That's not what we're here for today. But this one, big fan. Yeah, I think it's the best of the lot, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. That being said, S tier. I don't think anyone's going to question that. Straight in S tier, mate. Boom. There we go. S tier. It has been cemented. But yeah, I mean, these are all the ones that we've seen so far. There's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. No, 9. I can't count. That's besides the point. There's only 9 so far, which does seem a little lacking because last time we got the ornament kit that could go on multiple weapons, for example. Yeah, seems a little bit light this league's. A lot of it is on, cosmetics for the house, animations, not so much on actual in-game weapons and armor, which maybe they'll release some more, but we are getting, close to when Leagues is going to be starting. It's what, next month? No, 2 months' time? So maybe there's some more that get released. And if there are, we'll revisit this and we'll add them into the list. But for now, those are the Leagues 5 Raging Echoes rewards. Yeah, let me know what you think about them in the comments. Are there any ones that you're particularly going to be picking up? If not, why not? Yeah, be interested to hear what you guys think. Are you going to be taking part in leagues? Are you not? Are you giving this one a miss? I do have a video going through all the information we've been given so far as well from the Summer Summit. So if you want to check that out, it'll be at the end of the video or on the screen now. I don't know if I can be asked to put it on the screen now or remember to, but it will be in the ending card as well. So yeah, interested to hear what you guys think in the comments. If you're new around here, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. We're getting really close to 17k subscribers. And yeah, it's a good time to be a gamer. Leagues is nearly upon us. Expect daily progression videos when that comes out. So yeah, if you like Leagues, subscribe, drop a like, all that good stuff. Help out the algorithm. And I'll see you all very soon with a new video. Bye!